I will be using the rainforest.
The rainforest where it rains a lot. We're now living in the rainforest where it rains a lot. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Where it rains a lot.
It's raining. Hi everybody.
Hi.
Okay, today we thought we would do our makeup together.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Woo! So it's kind of a get ready with me with young, gorgeous skin and mature skin. I'll just leave it at mature because that's the way I want it. So we thought we would compare our makeup, what we're using on it, just like everyday makeup. What do you usually put on your skin, under your makeup, like under your foundation?
Usually I use this Aveeno Active Naturals Daily Lotion. It is clinically proven to relieve dry skin for 24 hours, which is totally perfect for me because my hands get super dry and my face gets really dry. So I usually put this on before I go to bed and when I wake up. So this is just what I use typically. I don't have really...
And that's like the body lotion?
Yeah, it's just like the body lotion, whatever. I don't have like a particular lotion for my face because I just don't, I can use that for my face. So
I mean, if it works, that's the thing. And I used to use just like a daily moisturizer kind of body lotion thing on my face 2 years ago, but now it doesn't work anymore. I gotta go with strong stuff. Do you use a sunscreen?
Not necessarily. Everyone always says use sunscreen and blah, 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 same again. And I totally agree with that, except I get lazy and don't.
So I use one absolutely every day. This is the one I've talked about. It's the Ultra Common Daily Moisturizer, and it's SPF 30. And I wear this literally every single day. But no, I used to use like 1 squirt. Now I go up to 3 and 4 squirts because I just find that my foundation sits way better, which is great. And then let things don't get dry. And then I put that on, let it kind of soak in a little bit. Next is foundations. This one,
I don't use foundation.
I mean, this is what I've been using lately. It's the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25 Hour. Using my Sonia Kashuk number 24 tool, I proceed to put my foundation on. So I usually just do, to start with, about the size of a small pea. Buildable foundation, which I do really like, and it is blendable. I also go in with just a light dusting of a powder. So I just go in with my Sonia Kashuk fluffy brush, and it is number 01. I do my brows. Do you do brows? Okay, so now we're going to do our brows. What do you use?
So what I use for my eyebrows, I use the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and it comes in with 2 colors. So that's the kit that I use. It works well with my eyebrows and everything. I use the lighter color that's provided in here, just because the darker one just makes it look like I have black things on my eyes.
Yeah, it's really hard to find the right, I mean, it doesn't matter if you're mature skin or young skin, to find the right color for your brows is, like, it's a challenge. It's not an easy thing. I use the Marcel Accent Eye Crayon, and it's got a little spoolie, and then there's my color. I think I bought, oh gosh, it's got to be about a year ago, I think, when I found this, maybe 2 years, and I love it so much I went and bought 6 of them, and this is probably the 3rd one, and I love it. So I'm just going to use a little mirror on my Benefit powder, and I start right on I guess right in that front corner. Then I just kind of go down a little bit, but I keep on doing like little flicks, and what that does is it just gives it kind of a little softer appearance. And there's an old saying about eyebrows that they're not twins, they're just sisters, so they don't have to be exactly matchy-matchy. I mean, it's nice if they look kind of symmetrical. And then that's it.
Okay, so I'm just going to be using the mirror within the palette. So I use the e.l.f. brush. It has, just kidding, it's a Sonia Kashik. The Sonia Kashik brush with the eyebrow. Help. I don't know. So I use the Sonia Kashik eyebrow brush to apply my eyebrows. So I just go in at the top of my eyebrows. So just where it is matches where the bridge of the nose is. I do the same on the other side. And then what I do after that is I go in and I shape how I want my eyebrows to look. So I do the top and then the bottom. Then I do the exact same thing on the other side. And I shape my eyebrows accordingly. Just blending everything in to make them look as natural as possible. And there you have it. That's how I do my eyebrows. Woo!
So now we're going to talk about concealers.
That was rather abrupt.
Okay, I like using NARS, what is it, Light to Vanilla.
I use the same, the NARS, except mine is in Woo! So for my concealer, I use the NARS Light 1 Chantilly. I think it's the lightest one out of all the shades because I'm very pale and I don't tan. So that is the one that I use. For me, I use this just underneath my eyes to get rid of like the dark circles, and I put it just on my eye corner and underneath my eyes just so then I can brighten up my eyes because I do have dark circles. So what I do is I apply just a little bit on the inner corner of my eyes, and then I make triangles underneath my eyes so then I can bring it down so it blends better with my skin. So then there isn't just like one blotchy part underneath your eyelids. What I use to blend in my concealer is the Sonia Kashik brush. And it's really awesome because the brush at the end is kind of like circular. So it like fits perfectly in the inner corner of my eye and definitely underneath. So what I do is I blend that underneath my eye and I bring it down. And as an eye primer, I just bring up any excess of the concealer and I put it on my eyelid to help my eyeshadow stay on a little bit better. And then what I do also is that I bring it down the bridge of my nose and around the corners of my nose because sometimes it does get a little bit red just right here. So what I do is I just cover that up with any excess. And I bring it up underneath my eyebrows too because I will be using an eyeshadow to highlight underneath my eyebrows to kind of just brighten up my eyes a bit, so it just helps that to stay on. That is how I do with my concealer.
I'm going to go in with my Instant Age Rewind. I get right in the corner and under, a little bit on eyelid, down here, retina, on my nose. And then just ever so quickly, using the same brush as my foundation, the number 24, I'm just going to go in and dab that in, blend it a little bit better. And then what I like to do is go in with just a finger and gently kind of press. And that helps to get rid of any creases that show up on the under eye. Okay, so what do you do next usually when you put your makeup on? Do you do your eyes, eyeshadow, or do you do your bronzer and blush? Yeah, what do you guys do? Like, what is your routine? Of course, the foundation, moisturizer, that's all gonna go with. But what do you do after that? Let me know in the comment box. Okay.
After concealing?
Yeah, like when you've got basically your face is done. Now you have to do either, like, do you do your eyes next?
After when I finish doing my concealer and stuff, I usually go to my eyes just because I have now applied concealer to my eyelids and everything. So now that the concealer is all set and stuff, I will be applying the eyeshadow to my eyelids.
Ah, okay. So what one are you going to use today?
I will be using the Rainforest After Dark palette by Tarte.
Okay, and on my eyes, I'm going to use the Naked Urban Decay palette, Beauty with an Edge. And I absolutely love this palette. I've been using it a lot. And even little brush. Oh my gosh, I love it. So I think I'm going to go with maybe Virgin at the beginning, just to kind of do an all over on the lid. And the third one over Naked, and then Buck to go into the crease. And yeah, and I might do a little bit of a light liner with the black, which is called Creep. And I like applying that one with like a wet brush. So, go.
In this palette, I have no idea what the colors are called. For my eyelids, I'm going to be using this lighter purple. Okay, so for my eyelids, I'm going to be using this lighter purple. And it is kind of matte with a little bit of sparkle, which is something that I really like because it's something different. The brush that I'm using is the Sonia Kashuk eyeshadow brush, and I'm just using the one. For my crease, I'm going to be using this darker purple. Again, it is matte with a little bit of sparkle, which is something that I really like. Now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using the lightest color on the palette, just to be putting on the inner corner of my eyes, just because I am using a darker shade, so it will brighten up my eyes a bit. So what I'm doing is I'm now applying it into the inner corner of my eyes, and I'm bringing it onto my eyelid as well as underneath my eyelid, so that it just blends in a little bit better. And then I'm just going back through and I'm using the excess powder, and I'm just going back over my eyelids and blending everything again. And then that is that.
So now I'm going to go in with my Bare Real by Benefits mascara and just do a light coating on my eyelashes. And I'm not going to do the bottom just because it's every day, so I just want a little bit of definition. And I like to sweep my eyelashes going out, because it just makes your eyes a little bit bigger. And that's it.
So what I always do before I mascara-wise my eyelashes. So what I always do before I apply my mascara is I like to curl my lashes. So what I usually do when I am curling my eyelashes is I hold this for about 8 to 7 seconds. And I do that What I really like about this eyelash curler is that it works perfectly for my eyelashes, and it just makes them look so much, like it makes them seem like they have so much more volume, and they pop just that much more. So before I even apply the mascara onto them. So what I do is I apply my mascara to the top and bottom lashes. And I like applying my mascara to my bottom lashes just because it does make my eyes seem to like pop just that much more. So it makes them seem a little bit bigger.
And next, I'm going to use the Rimmel by London, and it's the Kate Moss. It's like a highlighter. It's called a contour, but I call it more of a bronzer because it just, I don't know, to me it's more of a bronzer. And then the blush, and this one is 002 Coral Glow. So there you go. And I've got to say the highlighter is absolutely fabulous. So I'm just putting contour on. I let it go across the top of the forehead. Some of the green sides of my nose. I think I have a rude nose. So, and then I do under the nose, which kind of gives the definition instead of being like up, going this way. It kind of makes it look like it's going up.
Lifts it up.
What?
Lifts it up.
Lifts it up. So, yeah. And then, I'm just going to go in with the coral blush and do a light sweep. And that's what I like about this blush is it's not like in your face. That like it looks natural. I'm just going to go across a little bit down here. And then with the highlighter, I'm honestly just going to use my finger and wipe a piece there. Like you can see, it just gives a really, really nice glow. And I go down to the nose, Cupid's bow, there, and then with just my big old powder brush, I'm just going to kind of blend all that in. And that's it.
What I'm using for my contour is the e.l.f. palette, and it has the contouring blush and the bronze powder. I use only the bronzing powder just to define my cheekbones and my nose. I am doing light strokes underneath my cheekbone up to my ear and straight down. And I'm doing the exact same thing on the other side. I'm now putting it on the bridge of my nose to blend this in so then it looks more like a shadow than me just having powder on my face. So I'm just doing circle strokes here, and then I'm just brushing down. I am applying the Blush Orgasm by NARS. I really like this color because I feel like it complements my face real nice like. So then after that, I just use my hands and I kind of just blend it out just a little bit. Just because I feel like it gives you that softer look, and it has glitter in it too, so it's like you have a sparkle in it. And yeah, that's it. Yay!
Yay! Okay, we're keeping it on one. I have 2 lip products here, and don't worry, we're coming to them. It's a Revlon Color Burst Matte Bomb, and it's number 225 and sultry. And my favorite, I have one in my purse, one in my makeup bag, and one somewhere around. So I'm just going to apply some of that here.
See, now that's a really nice color on you.
Oh, I really like it.
See, I like it because it's like that pink, right?
Mm. It's
so
like,
it gives you color to your
yeah.
nose, right?
And then this one is Revlon Color Burst Lacquer Balm. So it's almost like a balm more than a, it's like a glorified chapstick. And, alright,
The more I know.
a little over top. Push it in. And there you go. So it just, that's been the combo I've been using lately. And I'm done. So there you go. Everyday, regular makeup. And what product are you gonna wear?
So with this look, I have decided on 3 products. The first product is just this EOS Balm, and I believe this is like a coconut.
Yeah, I think that is.
I think this is like a coconut vanilla. And so what I do is I always apply like a solid like lip balm to my lips. So after I've applied my chapstick, I use the Kat Von D matte lip gloss, and it's Lolita. So it's just this kind of like brown color, but when you apply it to your lips, it's matte. So I always like to, when applying matte lip colors to my lips, I like to put a lip balm underneath so that it doesn't dry your lips out as much.
Yeah, that makes sense because I know with me matte colors, they dry out my lips really terrible. So, yeah, putting a lip balm on is a great idea. Oh, I like that color. And it's not as intense as that I thought it was.
And it is very glossy at first, so you do need to really like
Just tap it in gently.
Yeah,
Is it
you just
long
need
wearing?
to work it in. Yeah,
Yeah, it is. Oh, that's
yeah, definitely. This has lasted me all day for
Oh,
most days
wow.
when I do wear it. So it's really good. I mean, every now and then with any lip color, you do need to kind of like touch it up just a little bit. But this definitely, it doesn't wear away with most lipsticks or lip balms or lip glosses, how they like just get absorbed into your, I guess, your lips. I don't know, like the color just fades away. This, with this color and Ren, it is really nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try this. It's
Yeah.
really good, and that's what I like about the Revlon Color Burst one. The more intense like color, the longer wearing it is, and that's why I love this one. The sultry, it just stays all day, or most of the day, and not dry.
And another thing that I really like about the matte kind of colors is that they don't really get
Oh really? Do you find they get into little lines though on the lips as they're dry? Like after you've worn it for a long time?
Well, I think it's just with any color, like they do end up going into your like little creases on your lips if your lips are dry, which is why I always apply a lip balm before I put on the lip, like the matte lip. But other than that, like it's really nice.
Oh, that
So
sounds good.
yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's awesome, absolutely amazing, long wearing, and it's a really nice color too. And
Yeah, I like that.
yeah, and totally, whenever you are wearing matte lipsticks or lip glosses or whatever, I do suggest putting lip balm on first. Because if you just put it on your natural lip, they just dry out and then you're constantly just licking your lips.
Oh,
So
I hate
that's
that.
another thing that
And it
really,
just, but no, I find with, you know, the more you wet your lips and they're bothering you, you wet them and it's just going to make it worse.
yeah, because
And
it just
so you're
dries your
constant-
lips
Yeah,
out.
it's awful, awful. Yeah, so that's kind of our everyday get ready with me,
Yeah.
young and mature. Okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yeah. It was fun. I had a great time. It was really good.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want to see some bloopers, since it was a long process to film this video, you can go ahead and check out my channel because I will be uploading the bloopers.
And I'm gonna upload. Hi, Oakley. I'm gonna upload the actual. Come on, you want to come say hi to everybody? Come on. Come on. Oh, I don't know how. But no, I'm gonna be putting up the actual makeup video, but I will put a link below with Madie's video, so with the bloopers. So it should be a lot of fun, and we're gonna start collabing a lot more together because I had a great time. It was a lot of fun. say goodbye, Oakley. Say goodbye to everybody. Yeah.
Bye.
Say bye.
Oh, she actually.
Oh, it's a high five.
Well, she's also trying to get on the
it's
table.
makeup. Okay, see you later, guys.
Bye.
No, what are you doing?